So as you can see, this thing's right up against this barn, and this grown into the barn. However, off of the stump that the main trunk that I cut off right here, there was a piece that actually had grown sideways into this tree, and it like grafted itself into another limb. I've never seen that before. So I had to cut this off just to be able to get the tree to fall. And then I was trying to avoid my fence, and I had a few limbs that landed on it, but once I cut that one limb off and rolled it, it was right off of the fence. So that worked out pretty good. Now it's time to load this up, put it on the burn pile down there, and get ready to drop this one. I think I can drop it in just about the same place. I think it's gonna go a little bit more to the left though. So I had gotten my bar jammed in here. I was cutting a little too greedy and cut too far before I switched up to the top. And then I used the grapple to lift it up so that I can finish getting the cut and get my bar unstuck. So now I get to pick that straight up, run it through my disc, and my brush pile. I would just like to say about this bad boy 1025 H, I believe. They did not want to sell me that front grapple with it when I was buying it. They were saying it wasn't big enough. And now I've got, I don't know, probably 400 or 500 pounds. I've got the not the bobcat, but the backhoe on there, so it's acting as my ballast. And I'm about to kind of crab walk this through that gate instead of lifting it all the way up. However, I am pretty sure that it will lift this thing. It's already lifted it off the ground about a foot. I just don't like getting tippy on this thing. It's brand new and I'm new to the tractor, so. Now that I'm down here at the pile, I'm a little bit more on flat ground, and I thought I would push it. And that's as much as she's going up, which is, I'm pretty sure, close to full extension. If not, it's pretty close. We're gonna dump this off. And then I'll bring this back up and we'll see how much more height we can get out of it. That's it. No, that's full height. That's as high as it goes. So it lifted that log all the way up there. And I mean, that's got to be 300 to 400 pounds at least. Okay, so the main part of this trunk, as it goes up, it heads straight to the barn. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's kind of got a back lean straight into the corner of that barn door there. But then it goes up and over towards the roof. And so I'm thinking, if I make a really deep wedge right here and then cut into that wedge that I think I can get it to land right about there. We're gonna find out. My main concern is with the way this is all like that, is that when this goes to fall and hit right here, these limbs right here are gonna cause it to roll over. And that kind of puts me in the danger zone. So I'm gonna have to get back quite a bit. All right, get out here. I'll have to lift it up again. So I used this. I got in here, I lifted up on this branch, and now I'm free again. Oh, so that's the second time that's happened to me, and I've been able to use this thing to get myself unstuck without it being a huge hassle. Wow. I won't lie, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that weight's out there. The majority of that weight is out front, in front of this grapple. And I got a feeling I could pick it all the way up. This thing, yeah, it's a Korean tractor. Yeah, it's a bad boy, but for what I needed, this is exactly what I needed. I'm so curious. We're just gonna try it. Yeah, that's full height. And I think I'm gonna be able to set that all the way on top of my burn pile that I got going down here. Yep, that's it. Way on top. Come. The amount of volume that's on there. I mean, look, that's a huge limb. And a bunch of small ones together with it. And that's almost at full height. All right, so when I fell these two, they were hung up together and they went over the side of my fence. It didn't really tear the fence up. I mean, it kind of bent it a little bit, but they're sitting on top of that piece of wood. And I thought I could use the grapple to lift that up and back it up over the fence. I mean, Jesus, it's almost the whole tree. That is crazy. Alright. And they're kind of stuck together with vines. But then I can take and lower the tree on the ground. And I think I could just cut those off and then just pick that back up and haul it down. So this is all in this fence. I mean, this is broke off from where the tree pushed it out of the way. So I'm gonna just incorporate this tree as this corner post, basically. So I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut this off. And then I'm gonna cut this tree off, like right here at the fence, and just incorporate it, because I don't know what else to do. I mean, look how deep that is in there. So you have to take the good with the bad. So I was putting these together in a pile to get ready to pick up to haul down there. And this limb right here, I did not notice it because I picked up over there, backed up, then came over here to drop this on there. And as I was moving over there, you can kind of see how it's wet right here. And when I was rolling over here, that limb was sticking up like that. And it actually broke something on my tractor. As I was rolling in to drop that off, that stick popped up over this axle and then pushed up on this right here. And so this is the antifreeze hose from the radiator. And there's a little plastic fitting right here, which everything's made by plastic. And it actually, if you can see, it just kind of snapped that fitting off right there and started blowing out all kinds of antifreeze. The first thing I did was I shut it off to inspect what had happened. And so it's only shooting out when it's on and running. So I turned it off and I ran up to my garage and I grabbed a set of channel locks and blocked off that hose right there. And I called my dealer, and they're supposed to be calling me back. And let me see how long and how much it's going to be to get that part replaced. I'm not so much worried about the cost. I mean, it's a little plastic fitting. I'm more concerned with the time frame. And we're going to get to find out what dealer support and customer service support is like from Bad Boy. I'm just kind of crossing my fingers I can pay them some money and overnight it and have it fixed in 2 days, but we'll see how this goes.